just got done making a coffee. Sophie's eating her breakfast. And I have so much I have to do. Bye-bye, B. Anyway, so what was I saying? Sophie's eating breakfast. I clearly need some coffee, which I'm gonna drink right now. It's really hot, so I'm gonna wait for it to cool down. Take the lid off. I have an insane amount of stuff to do around the house today, so I have to get that done. I don't know if I'm gonna have much time for knitting today. I might do a little bit of knitting during her nap, but I really have a lot to do around the house. I don't know what it is, but since Thanksgiving, because we hosted Thanksgiving at our house, we didn't let the house go, because I mean, we've been cleaning non-stop, it feels like, but at the same time though, the house is not getting clean, you know what I mean? I did all that cleaning. I cleaned the living room yesterday and you wouldn't even be able to tell. So I'm gonna start with that. The living room is always like the easiest task. It's just putting stuff away and sweeping the floor. So I'm gonna do that. I did move the tree, so now I have to rearrange some of the stuff in the living room, but that will take not even 10 minutes. It'll take like 2 seconds. And then I'm gonna clean the bathroom that we have down here and then the foyer, because those 3 things are always the easiest things. And then what I have to do is I have to get laundry started. I have a lot of laundry I have to do today. And then once that's all done, I have to tackle the kitchen and the dining room, which for me is always the hardest part. For some reason it gets the dirtiest. Once the downstairs portion is clean, then we have to go upstairs and clean the upstairs portion. I guess I can segue into my next thought. I need to chat this morning, I think. I really am like wanting to work on, oh, I didn't even mention, sorry, I am having really bad ADHD today. This is my, I want to say it's the Simple Things pullover by, it's by Veronica Lindbergh or Kuta Vikika. It's a drop shoulder. Yeah, there's honeybees, 2 honeybees, good job. This is the collar. It has like a cable and it's like that on the hem too. But this is what I mean. So like down here, there's not that much ease. But up here, there's like that much ease. So at the top, it looks really big and boxy, but down at the bottom, yeah, see, you can see, not to show you my boobs, but you know. And then down at the bottom, it fits pretty nice. So that's what I meant yesterday when I was talking about drop shoulders. Anyway, I knit this in Drops Nord and Drops Kid Silk Mohair, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. I know it was Drops Nord. And I think they were both in the colorway Sage or something like that. I'll put that information up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll have to double check. But anyway, so I'm really wanting to like work on the Esther sweater by Petite Knit, the one I've been working on the last couple days. I'm really having a lot of fun working on that thing. However, I have a Christmas knit that I still need to finish. I just need to knit like literally this much left of one sleeve and then weave in the ends and it's done. I started this thing back in, so this was a secret test knit that I did for her new book that just came out. And at the same time I was knitting another pattern, I don't remember the name, it's been so long, but it's the cardigan that's striped. I tested this and that both back in like April or May or June, something like that, in the spring. I want to say spring, early summer. And anyway, so I wasn't really a fan of the colors that I was using for the cardigan. I loved the colors. It reminded me of like Winnie the Pooh, but on my skin tone and my hair and my eye, it just kind of washed me out. So I'm now making it as a Christmas gift. But I never finished it. And all I have left is like one more stripe, and then, which is literally 20 rounds, and then the cuff, on the sleeve, and then that's it, and then just weaving the ends. I was gonna do the collar or like the button band, but I don't really want to, and I think it looks fine without it. I feel like if I were to add it, because I made it so big once again that the neckline is really, really, really deep, and so I feel like if I were to add that, it would just show that flaw a little bit more. Whereas without it, like, you can't really tell that it's missing it. It's just more like an I-cord, because I slipped the last stitch, so it's more like an I-cord edge around it. It's really nice. So I need to work on that. And then, oh, I knit a pair of mittens as another Christmas gift, and all I have to do is just the thumb and weave in the ends. And then that'll be done. And then all of the Christmas gift knitting will be done. And right now, like I showed on the first day, I'm working on a pair of mittens for Kevin. I need to get those done because it is getting really cold, and I know that he'd really like those. And then on top of that, I am knitting him a sweater for Christmas, but I think it's more gonna be like a birthday present in March. I'm knitting the halibut sweater by Caitlin Hunters. I started that back in like August or September, I want to say. Maybe July. I think it was like August. Anyway, I started a long time ago, and I got the yoke done, split for sleeves, and knit like a little bit of the body, and then I just haven't touched it because the yoke was the collar and the yoke. So I have to get those things done. At least the cardigan sleeve and his mittens. So if I'm gonna do any knitting today, it's gonna be on those things. And then I might just have to put the Esther sweater on hold until tomorrow, unfortunately. I have been doing so much gift knitting since August. Really all year, actually. I don't have anything besides this. This is the only thing that I made for myself this year, and a pair of mittens. Yeah, I have been knitting a lot. Like I knit several things for Sophie. I knit a bunch of stuff for Christmas. Oh my gosh, I knit like 3 pairs of mittens, not including mine or Kevin's. And then I knit 2 hats and 2 cowls. And then now the cardigan. Oh, and then I made this other thing. I can't see who it's for because I'm pretty sure my family watches this, but it's a neck or a dicky, whatever you want to call it, by Petite Knit. It's just the plain stockinette one with, because I have that one and I also have the other one that has like cables. I don't know the name of them, but yeah, so I knit one of those with this exact yarn combination. Anyway, so all I have to show for really myself is this and a pair of mittens. So I'm really just sick of gift knitting. I think I've gotten that out of my system for a while, and now I really just want to knit stuff for myself because I only have one other sweater in my wardrobe that I knit for myself, and I've been knitting I started knitting in like 2020 or 2021, but yeah, I started really knitting at that very end of 2021, so we're going on like 3 years of knitting, and I only have 2 finished sweaters for myself. Oh, and a cardigan, but I don't like wearing it. And I did have 2 t-shirts, but I gave those away because they didn't look right on me either. After I finish these mittens and her cardigan, because I have a lot of whips for myself, so as soon as I finish those things, I'm busting out that sweater because I really would love to wear that sweater for Christmas. If not, I just would love to have that sweater in my wardrobe in general. Anyway, I'm going to drink this coffee. I'm so exhausted. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm going to drink this coffee and then I have to get to work. So, anyway, stay tuned. Okay. It is now a little past 1 o'clock. It has been a long, busy day. We've been very productive today. Yeah, so I got cleaning done. I just realized I gotta switch laundry. Holy crap, it's been a long day. It's not even over yet. We're like halfway. Anyway, so I just spent the entire first half of the day cleaning the house, and yeah, I got all the dishes done. The kitchen is clean. The dining room is clean finally. The living room, I did clean it, but you wouldn't be able to tell because Sophie got her kinetic sand everywhere and toys and stuff. But yeah, I did do some rearranging. I moved the Christmas tree this wall to now over here next to the TV. And I think we'll see how today goes, but maybe we might move the TV over to that other wall just because I'm really liking this setup. Anyway, yeah, so I got cleaning done. Sophie and I went for a walk. We went and checked the mail. It was really refreshing. The fresh air was really crisp and it felt so good on my face. It felt like, you know, when like you're chewing gum or you just brushed your teeth and you sip some cold water. That's how the air felt on my face, but like in a calming way. Yeah, it was really peaceful and refreshing. So we did that, came back. Sophie played upstairs in her room for a little bit. I finally ate something today. And then I wound up some yarn and put Sophie down for a nap. And now, oh, and then I went and took a shower. And now I'm finally, for the first time today, like sitting down to knit. Sometimes we have days like this where knitting is kind of, it doesn't happen at all. And if it does, it's like a few minutes or something. But that's okay. Yeah, my brain is like scrambled. I'm going to try not to ramble too much. But anyway, I was watching some VLOGMAS videos, and I was watching Nitty Natty and Rebecca from the Crayabea, and they both mentioned that they forgot to introduce themselves. And I'm on my third video now, and I realized I don't think I have ever introduced myself in any of these videos. So my name is Chanel Shea. This is Happy Little Knits. I mostly am just like I'm a stay-at-home mom who loves to knit kind of deal. And I picked up this YouTube channel and started my Instagram and stuff 2 years ago now, I want to say. November 20, yeah, oh my gosh, wow. So we just hit a year, our second year. Anyway, so I picked that up a month after my daughter was born to try and help with, I won't get into it too much, but basically I just really needed to escape from reality for a little bit. So I hopped onto YouTube and Instagram and kind of started this name up. Anyway, all that to say, I make content on here. I'm picking it up more now because things are starting to calm down a little bit. But we do knitting podcasts, knitting chats, and vlogs. And I just released my first knitwear pattern for some fingerless mitts. So I think I'm going to start trying to dabble in that a little bit. But we'll see. And yeah. Please consider subscribing as I'm going to start picking this back up again. And we'll see where this takes us. Where was I going with that? Oh, yes. So I was watching VLOGMAS. I was watching Nitty Natty. And she was talking about Sockmas, and that she started Sockmas, and it's basically just knit or crochet some festive socks for a holiday this month. And it was perfect, actually, because I had purchased some yarn last month, the beginning of last month, and I purchased it specifically to make Christmas socks. And on top of that, I am signed up for Summerlee's, I don't know what it's called, like colorwork socks for a year or something like that. So like you have, every month you get a new pattern from her for a top-down colorwork sock, and today's the second, so I just got it yesterday, and one of them was, it had like Christmas trees around the cuff. So I was like, you know what? I really want something small and simple. That sounds perfect. I know I said I was going to work on Kevin's mittens or that gift knit cardigan, but I really just want to knit something for myself right now, and I really just want to take a break from, I don't even know, actually. I think I just want to knit socks. I really just want to knit socks right now. Anyway, so I picked up this yarn. Wow, the camera is doing a really good job. This is pretty much exactly how it looks in real life. That's doing really good. Right here, it's slightly, okay, that's a lot brighter than what it is in real life. But then when I do it like this, that's pretty much how it is. So yeah, these are going to be, I've split them so I can make a sock out of each one. I have 2 cakes here. This one's kind of unraveling, but yeah. And then I have this, which the purple tones in here is the exact same purple that is in, that this other main color is. So I thought that would be really nice to make some Christmas trees with. And I'm going to use her pattern. So I think that'll be fun. I only have 25 grams of this, so I'm hoping I have enough. I'll have to read the pattern to see if I have enough. If not, the other thing I was planning on doing was just knitting like 2 thick stripes around the cuff with this to make it look kind of like you know, like the gym socks that people knit, or that the white gym socks with like the stripes, kind of like that. Just because I really want this yarn to like show through and pop. I don't want it to just be like a random stripe. I want it to be thick enough to where you can see all the colors and this yarn can really stand out. So I'm going to try and do the Christmas trees. And if I don't have enough, then we'll just do 2 thick stripes on each sock. I've been trying really to do color work a lot more, because every time I do color work, for some reason it turns out so tight. So this is not going to be my first time attempting color work socks, but I am going to try it anyway and see if I can get it to fit, because I don't know why color work is so hard for me. Anyway, so I'm sitting down. I'm going to continue watching some Vlogmas videos. Oh, I do need to switch to laundry first, actually. Ooh, and then I'm going to knit for a little bit. Sophie should be down for at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours. And I might just sit here the entire time and knit, because I've been up all day long so far. And then when she wakes up, it's just round 2. Okay. It is now 4:17. Sophie woke up from her nap around 2:30, and I made some good progress. I am trying to do like, whatty? Oh my gosh, there's stuff over the floor. Oh, I also got the rest of the laundry done, which feels so good. Now I just have to fold it all. Anyway, so with the first cake, this is the first one that I cast on. It's been one of those days, and I'm real glad, because Kevin's on his way home. He should be here any minute. Anyway, so this is the first one. I made some really good progress on it. So the pattern said because I'm doing the size large. I got mom feet, if you know, you know. Oh yes, so obviously the pattern calls for fingering weight yarn, and it said for my size to cast on 72 stitches, but this, on 2.25, I want to say, US 1. Anyway, I have 9-inch circulars all the way from 2.25 to 5.5. So 2.25, 2.5, 2.75, 3, all the way up to 5. So that's not an issue. What the issue was the label said that it is for, the suggested needle size was 4, 5, and 6. US 4, 5, and 6, which is, let me see, US, or 4 millimeter, 3.5, I want to say, or 3.7. Let me see, what is this? Okay, so it's 4, 3.75, and 3.5. So I'm using the suggested needles. And so what I'm doing instead of the 72 stitches is I'm doing 64 stitches. And I did the math for the chart and everything, and it should work out just fine because the chart is an 8-stitch chart. So 8 is divisible as 64 or whatever. 8 goes into 64 8 times. So I think I should have done this right to where I can get 8 Christmas trees all the way around. Yeah, that should be right. Hey. No. We don't do that, please. Don't touch. Yeah, it's red. Don't touch. Anyway, so yeah, I got 64 stitches. I cast on 3.5 millimeter needles, US 4, and did 10 rounds of 2x2 twisted rib. I love me some twisted rib. I hate doing it, but it just looks so crisp and clean. Oh, I love it so much. And then I switched to 3.75 US 5 and knit 10 rounds of stockinette, which again just looks so yummy. And then I went up to US 6, which is 4 millimeter needles, right? Yes. And I did 1 round, and I'm gonna knit the color work with the US 6. So I'm using all 3 of the suggested needle sizes. And I think it's gonna work out perfect because I knit the ribbing on 3.5s. She pulled the little cat scratcher. Oh yeah, all the way. The kinetic sand is everywhere, but she pulled that from the other side of the Christmas tree all over here, and now she's hanging out. Anyway, my child is weird. Oh yeah, so that'll like cinch in the cuff a little bit, make it look nice and perfect. And then the US 5 3.75 millimeter makes for a really nice dense but still airy fabric. And then going up to this US 6 4 millimeter needles for the color work, because I knit so tight, should help loosen that up a little bit. And then I'll go back down to the 3.75 US 5 for the rest of the foot and leg and all that, the rest of the sock basically. I also checked, I should have more than enough yarn to do. Hey, you be careful. Look at her. She is crazy. You be careful, Soons. So I should have more than enough of this to do. I'm hoping to do the Christmas trees. Are you okay? Did that hurt? Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that, right? Okay, thank you. Anyway, oh yeah, so that's how far I got on the first one. I'm ready to do the color work. And then I cast on the second one. This is what I have so far. I have done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 5th round now. So I'm gonna work on that. Kevin is on his way home. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more tidying up before he gets home. He should be here like any minute. And then sit down and do some knitting. Sophie and I have been hanging out. I've been on the phone with my mom for quite a while, so I haven't done much knitting because I got a little distracted. But we made some good progress on those socks, so that's good. And then I think tonight I'm gonna pick up, no, I think I might just work on the socks. I'm really just craving knits that I want to knit for myself. I'm not really in the mood for knitting for other people anymore. I'm having a hard time finishing that cardigan, and I'm having an even harder time. Like I want to knit mittens for Kevin because I know that he needs them, but I'm having a hard time. I think it's because I decided to do seed stitch. If I would have just done stockinette, I would have got them done the day I started them, but I had to be silly and do something different. So anyway, we'll see what happens for the rest of the night. Stay tuned, I guess. So I got some cleaning done immediately after I was done. Pick up the sand by hand on my hands and knees. So if we dumped it on the floor again. So I've given up for today. I washed the tablecloths, got them back on the table. So now we're back to being festive. Also, I moved this and put it back, and immediately Sophie grabbed it out again. So I really am just done with chores today. I spent 4 hours cleaning the house, and I'm done with that. Kevin is upstairs with Sophie, and she's crying about something. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and knit. Okay, so Kevin just surprised me with my very first yarn advent. It's called Sheep's Clothing. Sheep's Clothing on Etsy. And it came in this big bag. I got, sorry. We got a bonus thank you. Little tiny skeins. Okay, careful. We got, this is like the main little skein. And then we got this jar with stitch markers in it. Focus, focus, focus. And then we got a big bag of little cakes. So, oh, and then I also got this little package that came with some pictures of sheep and like some stickers. Some little stickers. It's kind of cute. And I think this is a magnet. It feels like a magnet. And then just some pictures of sheep with their logo on it. So what I'm gonna do, because these aren't like individually wrapped, so you can't I'm looking at this bag, I can see all of them. So instead of pulling them all out and looking at them, I'm just gonna reach in and grab one. I'm gonna pull, today is the 2nd, so I'm gonna pull out the first 2, and then tomorrow I'll pull out the 3rd one, so that'll come out in the 4th video, if that makes sense. So for day 1, this is the first one. It's so cute. And then let's see what we got for day 2. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. So these are our first 2. I have no idea what to do with them, but we'll figure something out. I'm gonna put these in a separate bag so that as I'm reaching in this bag, I don't pull out the same ones again. So tomorrow I'll pull out another one, and yeah, we'll see what we got by the time we're done with this month. I got another package that I ordered, gross, that I ordered a while ago. Well, I don't know. I don't remember when I ordered it, but it's from Sips. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She does like videos where it's like she pretends that what am I trying to say? Her videos are like coffee shop content. So like working at a Starbucks, or like working at a Starbucks and then working at like a local coffee shop, and like people's drink orders, stuff like that. She just opened up her own like brand basically, and I ordered the candle back in like October or September when she was making candles, and the money was going towards a really good cause. And then she just released her own like coffee grounds and syrups and stuff. And so I ordered the holiday mini syrups and they came just now too. So we got, I'm pretty sure these are like limited time or something like that. This one is, you gotta shake it, cannoli. Ooh, it's so cute. These are all natural organic ingredients. She hand made them and hand packaged them. Sophie's being crazy. This one is, if I can get this thing. Ooh, sugar cookie. It looks looks like water. It's so clear. That's so cool. This one is, hazelnut toffee. Oh my gosh, this is the, like, this one and the other one, like the last one, are the reasons why I bought this. So that one and this one. I'm so excited. Oh, was it that easy this whole time? Anyway. Candy cane. Eee! We're gonna try candy cane tomorrow morning. I'm so excited. I've been really into making my own like lattes at home. So I got an espresso machine, and I've been learning the different ways of making different coffees, and I found that I'm a latte girly. So I've been making my own lattes, and now these will be really nice to have because then I can make my own flavored lattes. I'm so excited. So we'll do that tomorrow and see how it turns out.